So here we see the Optio. We are in a tier 5, 6, 7 battle, so we are high tier. There are 2 destroyers, 4 cruisers, and 6 battleships on each team. We are on the Seychelles map. Interesting map in that a big chunk of the map is divided by that big funny shaped island right there up front, and there are a couple of places where you can shoot over the map, so I have to be aware of those because I have been blapped before from battleships that are sitting on the other side of it. However, I have spawned closest to the Charlie cap, the cap right in the middle of things, and so I'm going to move up toward that. I have very good concealment in this ship, plus I have a smoke screen that allows me to travel at full speed and stay in my smoke screen and still shoot. Then I have a very low smoke firing penalty, and so with all those things in my favor, I'm going to go on up there and see what I can do with that cap. I don't outspot the DDs, but I outspot all of their cruisers by quite a bit. Alright, my RPF does show that there's something going to be contesting the cap, so we will see. I have a couple of battleships. Looks like all my Bravo cap team is coming over in this direction, so we're going to be heavily weighted here, but I have plenty of support behind me. Now, one of our DDs is over at Delta Cap. And where is our other DD? Oh, we only got one DD. We have an extra cruiser. They have 2 DDs. And I don't see why that would be. Alright. I turned on my smoke, which is good for about 20 seconds. Allows me to get some free shots away here. Now I only get SAP, SAP, and HE. I do not get... Oh good. Alright, he's out. I do not get AP, so my best shots are always going to be at superstructure. I'm either trying to light fires or just do raw damage. And in the case of a DD, my SAP will do immense damage. Whoops. For a DACA. A little bit crowded right over here. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn and go back into the cap. I just needed to get turned away. Whoop. Here come the enemy for Ataka's torps. And, whew, okay. Dodged around, so pretty good maneuverability. I like that in a ship, especially a cruiser. Alright, well, I don't think anybody's going to be within range of me unless there's a DD that snuck over here. Nope, their DD is over in our Bravo cap right now taking it. The gate is over there. The other DD, Icarus, is taking Delta cap. Alright, well, my torps can reach Colorado if he's not dead before they get there. I wish this battleship wasn't quite so close to me. He's going to be attracting fire, and that went right over my head. Fortunately, And even though they aren't aiming at me, that doesn't mean they won't hit me and reset the cap.
All stations, concentrate fire on that target.
Okay. I am not going to shoot. There we go. Alright, we got a cap, but we're down 3 caps to none right now. Okay, I am going to move up toward Bravo. We have New Orleans and one of the new European battleships, Tegethoff. This is a line of European ships that just came out. They have torpedoes and I believe radar, although I don't know if this tier has that. They do have 8K torpedoes, but I don't think they get radar until tier 8. Okay. Colorado is almost out. Somebody's shooting at me though, so let's get turned. See if we can make a miss. There, Colorado's down. Now the Tegethoff is more about starting fires and hitting things with its torps. It is not really a ship that causes damage with its AP. They're also rather lightly armored for a battleship. Well, I think they have good armor, but they're short on HP, which means that they are more easily taken down when they get lit on fire. Okay, missed that York, but let's help out with Gade. Whoop, I shot too far in front of him. His engines were knocked out and I didn't catch that. Okay, this might just do it though. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. DD down. Now let's help out with the York. Now the York is fighting against our Tegethoff.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Okay, now Tegethoff, you just got blasted by the Mutsu. Now Mutsu, Japanese tier 6 battleship. Good guns. Also has torpedoes, something to be aware of because I do not have hydro. Now, I'm throwing torps out short of the island in case the Mutsu turns toward me. He's firing at me, but I got him to miss. Oh, good. Okay. New Orleans was able to take down the York, but the Mutsu's all over the New Orleans now. Burning my smoke because I had to turn broadside to the Mutsu. Leaves me one more left, but I don't get it back for about 3 minutes. Sending out more torps. And I don't think I'm going to be able to keep New Orleans alive. Yeah, there he goes. Okay. I am going to work on that Mutsu superstructure, except I shot a little bit short there. Okay, try to make him miss. And I did. Optio feels like it has pretty good armor. Oh my goodness. Okay. So their VMAR got our Julio Cesar, and then our Furitaka got theirs. So we are well in the lead in ships, but they have 3 caps that are taking a 4th. I'll be darned. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Just keep dodging the worst of them. Don't give him too much broadside. Just keep pecking away at him. All right. Well, my starboard side torpedoes are ready, but I have to open way up to use them. All right. Well, I'm going to turn out anyway. If he keeps going the way he's going, he will be in a bad situation. Okay, well, he turned into the border, so that helps me. Now, he should be drifting down the border, so I'm going to send those torps ahead of where he's drifting to. And then shifting over to HE to see if I can start some fires on him. I'm a little too far open here. Alright, lucked out there though. Okay, I am going to just sit here. I was able to do pretty well with him bow on. Well, he is not drifting into my torps. He's just sitting there. Alright. Just trying to tie up their cap right now. Ooh. But his HE is doing darn good damage. There, okay. I got my last smoke back. I started a fire on him. Keep starting him. Doing good damage to him. Shooting right above his gun mounts. However, I'm going to have his superstructure saturated. Oh darn. He got our Amono. And now I'm exposed again. My smoke doesn't last all that long. Just get the most out of it that I can. Oh my. Okay. He got a good clunking on me, and I don't have a whole lot of HP left. If he gets another one like that, I'm going to be in big trouble. Alright, turn away. Here they come. Oh, good. Okay, got him. Oh, but he didn't get me. Okay, but I don't have much left. I am down to 139 HP. Wow, that is not much. You can just see just a tiny little tip of red left. Mucha is saying he was stuck at all ahead full and full back for 3 minutes stuck in the border. My goodness, yes, that's happened to me too. Sometimes you just get stuck nose in. And I let him know, yeah, the border does weird stuff. It changes your ballistics, makes you harder to hit though. However, he was stuck just sitting still, so my guns were able to hit him, but if he was sliding down the border, it makes it so that you have to shoot ahead of where they normally would be. And I let him know, you got me down to 139 HP. Nice work. Alrighty, well, we are behind. The score up on top is flipped because this is a replay. And now it's even worse. We are down almost half. They are ahead 699 to 387. And we have more ships. We have 5. Well, now we only have 4 to their 3 because we just lost our T-22. But we just took this cap. We have Delta caps, so we're even on caps, but they're going to win based on points if we can't stop their points. So I'm going to go on up to Alpha. it would definitely not be a good thing for me to be seen. Oh, good. T-22's torps got the New Orleans. Well, that's good. All right. Going straight at Alpha. Our Furitaka is in Charlie now. Our Tegetov has good position on their Tegetov. And our Nuremberg, I cannot tell what our Nuremberg is doing, but he's full health. Now he's a traditional Nuremberg. He's not the Tier 7 Nuremberg 44. He's the lightweight Nuremberg. Easy to kill. Can be one shot, although I don't know if the Tegetov has the muscle to do that. But he's a good fire starter, good dancer. But I don't know if this Nuremberg knows how to do that. I have featured Nuremberg once or twice on this channel. I like that ship. Although they are tough to keep alive, I will say that. Alright. Well, we are taking this cap. We have tied up their other caps, so we've stopped their points, but it is still going to be very close. We are under 5 minutes. We're actually under 4 minutes now on the game timer. Now, their ships are well away from me where they can't shoot at me. They can't see me, so they can't shoot at me. I could shoot at them, but I'm not going to because I don't need a lucky shot taking me out. The loss of those points would definitely hurt us. What I am going to try to do as soon as we take the cap, which will be in a second or two, I'm going to get up behind this little island that is just off my port bow and see if I can help get some shots on that Tegetov. It's going to be tricky because I see Icarus pulling up here too. Yeah, I might have to take shots at Icarus and just hope Tegetov doesn't get his guns turned on to me before I can get hidden. Alright, now it's going to give my position away, but we need to try to get that Icarus. And I was shooting sap at him. Alright, well, I did not take him out. Now I have switched to sap. Sap does tremendous damage to a destroyer. But he only needs one shot at me. I can see he's coming right at me. Well, maybe he's not. Let's see here. Take one more shot at Tegetov. Oh, yeah, he's coming at me. Get the guns ready. And there he is. He shot at me. Yeah, he got me, but I got him. Alright, cool. There we go. That finished it. And now we are at 1:25 minutes. And I think we're easily going to take this. We have stopped their point count. We are catching up, and the Tegetov is hurting up there. He's on fire. I think he just might burn out. He's got 2 fires on him that I can see. Alright. And there he is. Good game. Well, that turned out pretty well, didn't it? We had 63,000 in damage, 3 ships destroyed, started a fire, got 3 captures. That's pretty good for a cruiser. Oh, and lest I forget, End up with a first grade efficiency, so that's better than 95% of the player base that used Optio. So not bad there. And got It's Just a Flesh Wound to finish off that Icarus. Thank goodness. And took first place on the leaderboard based on 1,976 base XP. That Sharn horse deserves the comp, and the, however you want to pronounce that, Tegatov also gets his comp. Okay, and I took 800,000 in potential damage. Pretty decent in a cruiser, especially I would say a lighter cruiser. Earned 475,000 in credits, 2,748 in free XP, 13,535 in Elite Commander XP. And as you should on all Italian ships that have premium status, we are using Luigi Sansonetti. For my cruisers, I have Luigi set up with incoming fire alert, last stand to help me gimp along if I get bonked, demolition expert to help light the fires, which I lit a couple, adrenaline rush to bring back my torps and my reload, main battery reload more quickly when I do take damage, which I did, superintendent to give me an extra smoke and extra charge of my spotter planes, which I actually did not use. Survivability expert to give me extra HP, which I needed every bit of against that Mutsu. Radio locate to help me find the nearest ship, which helped me find that DD. I knew where he was coming and I was ready for him. Concealment expert to bring my concealment down to 8.6 kilometers, which is very good for a cruiser. Not quite the lowest in the game, but pretty decent for a cruiser. For my equipment setup, I am running main armaments mod 1 so that I can keep my guns in the fight. Engine room protection to keep my engines and steering from getting knocked out. However, on this one, right now I am choosing Aiming Systems Mod 1, which served me well, although I might be switching that over to Smoke Generator Mod 1 when I have enough coal to pay for that. But right now I'm saving up my coal, and I want to get one of the other Italian ships that are, or I think it's a French ship that's available in the Sarkouf event. I don't want Sarkouf particularly, but I do want one of the cruisers. So I need just a little more coal for that. And then I have chosen to go with Propulsion Mod 1 rather than Steering Gears Mod 1. I do feel like I had pretty good steering. So the Propulsion Mod 1 helps me start and stop more quickly, and that can be handy when you have torpedoes coming at you or somebody shooting. You can throttle juke and things like that. And then you can see the flag setup that I chose. I have run a little low on a couple of my flags. I would probably run this one if I had it available, and probably that one too. So when they come available, we'll have it. So we are in the Dragon Port in honor of the Chinese New Year that is on us right now. And you can see Optio in her special camo. Now, Optio has one mount forward with 4 barrels and one mount back aft with 4 barrels. To get all of them on target. I do have to show a bit of broadside, but not too bad. And so they have pretty good turret angles. Her torpedoes, I am looking for the mounts. Looks like those are right there, so they're somewhat protected underneath the, I think I would call that like the flying bridge or something, but they send out, I'm seeing 4 torpedoes on each side, and with 13.5 range, they can do damage, but I was using them mostly to dissuade the enemy ships from pushing in on me, and I think that helped with Mutsu in particular. He knew I was sending them, and he was swerving away from them. So that's Optio. I think that's about the first time I've used her, and I think she's not a bad ship. We got her for free just recently. Well, recently in the past few months, out of, I believe it was the event pass of a few months ago. Well, anyway, I think that was a good battle. Glad it ended up well for us. It was close, but sometimes those are the best ones, right? So I'm going to wish you a good day, and I hope to see you in battle.